Number 2 on the Unit 5 review, this is a fun one. We're asked to find the second derivative in terms of x and y. So that means my final answer should only have x and y in it. It should not have y prime in it. So I've got, whoops, I don't know where that came from. Excuse me. So I've got 7 minus 4xy equals 7x minus 4y. So I've got to take the derivative. So the derivative of 7 is 0. And then I've got to do the derivative of negative 4xy. So this is going to be my u. This is going to be my v. So u is negative 4x. V is going to be y. That'll just be negative 4 since x is independent. And that'll be y prime since y is dependent. So I've got 0, and then the first times the derivative of the second, plus the second times the derivative of the first. And then the other side, the derivative of 7x is 7. And since y is the dependent, that'll be y prime. All right, let's get all of our y primes on one side. And everything else on the other side. Factor out my y primes. And divide by negative 4x plus 4. All right, and that would be great if that was all they wanted, but they asked for the second derivative, so here we go again. Now with the second derivative, I'm going to have to do the quotient rule. So we're going to do the bottom times the derivative of the top, which would be 0 plus 4y prime, minus the top times the derivative of the bottom, which would be negative 4. This will be all over the bottom squared. All right, and so before I simplify that, well, let me go ahead and simplify some of it. I'm going to simplify this section right here. All right, if I distribute that negative 4, that'll be minus negative 28 minus 16y. Now, I hope none of you tried to cancel out these two things. You cannot do that because of the subtraction sign. Right? You can only cancel out terms if it's all multiplication. Right? So don't do that yet. All right, let's keep this moving. Minus negative 28 will be plus 28, and minus 16y will become plus 16y. All right, now I need to replace y prime. My answer is only supposed to have x's and y's, no y primes. So I need to replace this with this right here. That is what y prime is. Well, maybe I should circle this one. That's what y prime is. Alright, so wherever I see y prime, I'm going to replace it with 7 plus 4y over negative 4x plus 4. So I've got negative 4x plus 4 times 4 times 7 plus 4y over negative 4x plus 4 plus 28 plus 16y all over negative 4x plus 4 squared. Okay, let's see, what can I do here? Well, I see I've got all multiplication, so I can cancel out these guys. And then I can distribute that 4, and that'll become 28 plus 16y plus another 28 plus 16y. Alright, so what I did was simplify this part right here. And now I can combine like terms. 28 plus 28 is going to give me 56 plus 32y. And there we have it. We might be able to factor it a little bit more. I mean, we could take, the GCF of 56 and 32 out, but no need.